Hello students, in this video we are going to deal with the exercise of chapter 6. This video is for class 7th. So we have completed chapter number 6, that is formulas in your MS Excel. Now in this session we are going to do the exercise portion. So previously also I have told you about these words to remember, that you have to complete these words to remember in your copy, right? These 3 words to remember you have to write down, and then afterwards it starts from assessment number A. So see the first question. What can data in a formula of MS Excel contain? So for this answer you have to turn page number 50. 50, please turn. Over here. See, so for the question number 1, you have to write down from here. The data in a formula may contain any of these, and you have to make the table. Okay, so this is the first answer that you have to write down. Right? Now, let us move on to the second question. See, second question is, what are arithmetic operators in MS Excel? For this answer, please turn page number 51. Now see, on page number 51 we are having this thing. Write down from the starting. Arithmetic operators are used to make calculations with numeric values. Now you can also write down strings are not used in arithmetic operators. Okay, so complete thing you have to write down in 1.2. Right? Now our quiz questions are completed. We are moving towards our oral questions are completed. We are moving towards the quiz portion. See the first one. How many characters can a formula in MS Excel contain? So you have to write down from the question. Firstly, a formula in MS Excel contains 8192 8192 characters. Okay, this much only you have to write down in first question. Now for the second question, what is concatenation in MS Excel? Please turn page number 50. Now, page number 50, at the very bottom you can see do you know portion. So start from this first word. The activity of connecting text values logically with a formula is termed as concatenation. Okay, so complete line you have to write down in quiz portion, second answer. Fine. Now we are moving towards our fill in the blanks. So see the first one. Dash is an operator used in MS Excel formula. So the first answer is logical. Okay. Logical is an operator used in MS Excel formula. For the second one, each dash in MS Excel should start with equal to sign. So each formula in MS Excel should start with equal to sign. Third one is dash operators are applied to compare two values in MS Excel. So again, see, we are having relational operators. So the third answer is your relational. For the last one, the dash address can also be a form of data in MS Excel formula. The answer is cell. Okay, so the sequence became 3, 4, 2, 1. With this, your assessment A got completed. Now turn your page to 59. We are having assessment B part. See the first answer. Data in MS Excel formula contains values, strings, or the answer is numeric. A part numeric. Second part, the activity of connecting text values logically with a formula is termed as it is concatenation. B part concatenation. C part you see, numeric formula in MS Excel uses dash to do various calculations or comparisons. The answer is operators. Again, B option is correct, operators. For the last MCQs, the error result for data not available in MS Excel formula is, the answer is D, NA. Okay, so this will be your multiple choice answers. Move on to the second part. We are having very short answer questions. So now you see the first question. What does the error result 4 times hash means? For this answer, please turn your page number 53. On page number 53, we are having this thing. At the top, if you see, these things. So, you have to write down the error denotes The error denotes that the column is not wide enough. Only this much. Okay, the error denotes that the column is not wide enough. Only this much you have to write down in first answer. Fine. See the second answer. Question is, which operators display a single output in the form of true or false? So you have to write down logical operators and relational operators. You know the spelling, right? Logical operators and relational operators display a single output in the form of true or false. So firstly, these words you have to write down, and then afterwards merge your answer from the question. Fine. So logical operators and relational operators display a single output in the form of true or false. Only this much is your second answer. Moving on to very short answer questions. See the first part. What do you mean by sorting? So for this answer, please turn to page number 58. See, on page number 58, we are having words to remember, na? So from that portion, you have to write down the last point only. Sorting means arranging data or information in ascending or descending sequence in MS Excel. Only this much you have to write down for third part, first question. Okay, now see the second one. On what basis the output of the formula calculated in MS Excel? So you have to write down directly from the question, the output of the formula is calculated. Then you have to write down on the basis of order or precedency of mathematical operator. Okay, so this much only you have to write down in your second answer. Now moving on to your fourth part, last part, long answer question. See the first question, explain operators in MS Excel with the help of neat tables. So page number 51 say you have to start. See page number 51 firstly. Okay, so firstly you have to write down from this portion, arithmetic, relational and logical are some of the operators in MS Excel, right? Then afterwards you put a heading arithmetic operator and then start writing from this one. Arithmetic operators are used to make calculations with numeric values, till numeric values only, and then afterwards you please merge this table. Now in this table, this example is not important, only these two columns are important, right? So in arithmetic operators, only this much you have to write down. Then you have to provide a new heading, that is relational operator. Then you have to write down relational operators are applied to compare two values till true or false. You have to write down. Then turn your page to 52. We are having this table also you have to make again. No need to write down the example, only the operator and represent column is enough. Fine. Now the third one is, again you have to write down the heading logical operator. See, remember we are talking only about the first question up till now, right? So logical operators mean you have to write down logical operators are applied to compare two or more relational expressions. So till expressions you have to write down, and then afterwards this table you have to make. Okay, so combinedly all these things you have to write down in question number 1 of long answer questions. Okay, see your second question. Write down the steps to copy a formula in MS Excel. So for this answer, please turn to page number 54. Over here. So you have to start from this line. We follow these steps to copy a formula. Now step number 1 completely you have to write down. Step number 2 also completely you have to write down. Okay, step number 3 till end of the list you have to write down. Right? So only this much you have to write down in long answer second part. Fine. See, the third question is, list the steps to sort data in MS Excel. So for this answer, please turn to page number 57. On page number 57, you can see this portion, right? Okay, from page number 56, we are going to start. So we will be writing, we follow these steps to sort data, like this. We follow these steps to sort data, and then afterwards, from step number 1 till step number 5, complete thing you have to write down in your third answer. Fine, this is your third answer. Now we are left with only one question. Write down the rules to write a formula in MS Excel. Give one example of a valid formula. Please turn to page number 52 for your last answer. Over here, you can see in this portion. So firstly, you have to write down a heading. Rules for writing simple formulae are, only first formula is important. Okay, you do one thing, you write down all the three formulas, all the three things, all the 3 points you have to write down, okay? So, and after that, include only one example. Fine, so this is your fourth long answer question, fourth part. Now with this, your chapter got completed. You please read the chapter and complete your work in your copy. And in case of any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so this is for this video. Thank you so much.